Level 5 Leadership, Reflection and Exploration by Cindy Fisher. Just as an overview, this Prezi will explore Collins' 2001 Good to Great topic of Level 5 Leadership as it applies to this course, EDL 607, Generating, Managing, and Aligning of Resources in Schools. This Prezi also will explore Level 5 Leadership as it connects, supports, and aligns with theory and research within the field of educational leadership. At a glance, you can see that both the resources in schools and the field of educational leadership seek Level 5 leadership. Collins 2001 talks about Level 5 leadership as being executive and one level above that of an effective or Level 4 leader. Level 5 leaders, quote, blend personal humility and professional will. Collins 2001, page 20. So let's have a look at resources in schools, generating, managing, and aligning resources in schools, and see how each one in turn relates to Level 5 leadership. The ongoing task of generating resources in schools obviously needs a knowledgeable and capable leader to ensure schools get needed money from all possible sources, are coming in under budget, and so forth. This is where Level 5 leadership is certainly needed. In Good to Great, Collins 2001 writes about a Level 5 leader as having ambition for the company. Those generating resources for schools should be ambitious for the school and the school resources they desire. Collins 2001 writes about Level 5 leaders as being, quote, more plow horse than show horse, page 39. Likewise, those generating resources for the schools need to be thinkers and doers to successfully go after funding for their schools. Additionally, in this course, EDL 607, we use the text, Financing Education in a Climate of Change, by Brimley, Verstegen, and Garfield, 2016. Two quotes from there really stood out as reflecting Level 5 leaders. The first is, quote, education as an investment in human capital, page 24, and the second is, quote, not only does the individual benefit from an investment in an organization, individual benefit, but society as a whole also benefits when goods and services are produced for all public benefits, page 24. A Level 5 leader in this context can see the big picture, see outside of themselves, place ambition away from themselves, and set up successors for success. This leads to examining the management of resources in schools. In Good to Great, Collins 2001 writes of Level 5 leaders as being able to set up their successors for continuous great leadership in their absence. Managers of resources need to demonstrate this long-term approach for sustainability of resources in their absence, such as capital projects that span many years, items to be replaced every so many years, such as roofs or technology equipment, and multi-year grants, for example. Collins 2001 writes about Level 5 leaders as, quote, driven to produce sustained results, page 39. This is exactly how those managing resources need to be driven. Collins 2001 additionally writes about Level 5 leaders as taking responsibility and being resolved to do what it takes to get the job done and do it well. Those managing resources also need to take responsibility and be resolved to do what it takes. When thinking of aligning resources in schools, Brimley, Verstegen, and Garfield, 2016, in their text, Financing Education in a Climate of Change, mention several areas that expressly require the Level 5 leadership described by Collins, 2001, in Good to Great. Take audits, for example. In doing an audit before or after leaving or acquiring a position, or doing periodic control audits, the results can inform better alignment of resources. The entire chapter 14 in the text deals with business aspects of the school community, indicating that business practices, such as Level 5 leadership to take a business from good to great, are reflected in and can benefit school communities. Additionally, the qualities of efficiency, being prudent economically, and being capable are all ones indicated in the text regarding the alignment of resources. These are all reflective of Level 5 leadership. Finally, the text states that supplies and equipment programs demand, quote, care and wisdom on the part of those who are responsible for its management, page 347. Those responsible for budgeting and ordering should view each year and project and need individually and exercise Level 5 leadership in doing what it takes to make the schools great and produce sustained results. Collins, 2001. Next, let's have a look at the field of educational leadership, both theory and research, and see what connections, support, and alignment there is to Level 5 leadership. In making connections to Level 5 leadership from Northouse 2013 text, Leadership, Theory and Practice, humility was repeatedly identified as a key characteristic of servant leadership, one of many leadership approaches. The quality of humility, more specifically personal humility, is mentioned by Collins, 2001, as essential to Level 5 leadership. Additionally, a Level 5 leader has humility and professional will. In Northouse 2013 text, a skills approach to leadership calls for the balance of daily management and visionary leadership, which shifts from more of a technical and less of a conceptual mix for supervisory management, while top management has less of a technical and more of a conceptual skill needed. I see this as similar to the daily management or have-tos that a Level 5 leader tackles as a workhorse, and the sustained results and setup of successors for the long term. I describe this as daily management and visionary leadership. In regard to support from leadership theory and educational leadership research, Northouse 2013 text, Leadership, Theory and Practice, describes the removal of barriers in path goal theory. For example, by identifying barriers such as transportation or child care, a leader can diminish these barriers, eliminate them completely, or assist followers in going over or around these barriers. In the example of transportation, setting up carpooling, schedules allowing for flexible start and end times to match a bus schedule, allowing working from home, and so forth may be options. For childcare, establishing on-site care, allowing for part-time and work-from-home schedules, and so forth may remove the barriers. Level 5 leaders, since they are not about themselves, would seem to tend to eliminate barriers as they demonstrate ambition for the company. Additionally, the text mentions transformational leadership, which supports Level 5 leadership in that Level 5 leaders are transformational. They've brought a company from good to great. As far as alignment, I just want to point out that company CEOs lead organizations, whereas principals, superintendents, college and university presidents, system office presidents, and so forth lead educational organizations. So there's that alignment. In Northouse 2013 text, Leadership, Theory, and Practice, the skills approach to leadership aligns well with Level 5 leadership. In this approach, leaders are willing and motivated with a commitment to the social good. This sounds like a level 5 leader who is motivated for the greater good of the company and not for themselves. Northouse 2013 writes about the authentic leadership approach in which leaders, quote, lead from their core values, page 258. They also understand their purpose, demonstrate self-discipline, and are, quote, passionate about their mission, page 258. All of these qualities align with those of a level 5 leader who also leads from these core values, the core values of their company. They have a discipline of culture and are passionate, almost to the point of being neurotic. Finally, Northouse 2013 writes about the alignment of people. This also aligns with a level 5 leader who will look to hire the right people and then put them in the right positions as they head toward their mission. So as you can see, both resources in schools and the field of educational leadership both need level 5 leadership as described by Collins, 2001. Here are my references. Thank you.